They threw the Molotov staggered, but they didn't know that Fur was behind Nubox, and because that Molotov's now gone, they could both fall. If they were timed together, they may have actually forced SK out of position. The problem is now they're on the ground. It's Stan that has to run through. This time in the smoke, they'll find the kills they need. Still, though, a 3 versus 3 with no bomb down. And Cold's already approaching toward the bottom side of Banana with both other players rotating from ruins. And with vision of the site, JD to shut it down here and now, or the pressure will continue to compress because they've got problems if they go into a double overtime situation. Still a 2 versus 2. Kits on both. Nitro to find Phelps, all down to Coldzera. 14 HP, but forget that because it is Coldzera, and he is so good in these situations. He tries to get the shot out, he's gonna pinch it in. He's got a leash, low HPs, he goes back in with the up, and that is why Cold is the best in the world. And we've got more rounds, yeah, headset off, bring it on, NA.
Unbelievable. 10 HP.
4 HP, so the shot from Twist would have killed him either way, coming out from the pit. But it still changes your play style. 34 versus 2, you might have confidence to be a bit more aggressive, who knows.
Well, 1 round will do it now. 3 map points in the bag for Liquid on the T side of Inferno here. Still a tough task against the likes of SK Gaming, a very resilient side. Fallen towards top middle, smoked out, fall back. Banana control achieved nice and early here for Team Liquid. All in the open, exposed. Stanislaw looks towards short with his M4.
Just to wait, if he holds the angle, he has to play it off of Twist. So 2 Canadians to hold off. Nice long shaft cylinder that goes toward the B site. Twist pops back out, takes down Taco and Phelps, but he's got company. Good response from JDM to keep Twist alive. And he gives Liquid round 1.
That was always going to be a bit of a reach there for us.
The fight in round 15 will buy up the MP9s, UMPs, and various pistols to try desperately to get a 4th round on the board. Remember, it was 11-4 in the first game at halftime that SK pulled back. Now, mind you, that was going back over to another map, to a CT side that was favored. This time, they're going over to the CT side with 11 rounds already. Yeah,
it's not looking good. It feels like SK have got this one tied up. We will be going to Cobblestone, especially with this final round bye of the first half. Couple of kills coming forward. It will be Fur and Stanislaw trading frags. 4 and 4 with a UMP picked up. They can't quite find the AK-47 on the CT side just yet. T's now lying waits. Once again, trying to dissect the map. Good work by Fallen. It takes out JDM towards the connector, but it looks like Fallen's going to be dropped here by the MP9. We've got a chance here. Stanislaw, the MP9, look for a second. He gets it. Quiet so far, but this could be his performance we've been waiting for. Well, 2 AKs. CZ's Tech 9 to the UMP. Looking destined for that 3rd map, and that's where you'll see Team Liquid come back to life here. I assure you JDM as well will be posting a better performance. He's absolutely nuts on Cobblestone.
It's true. That's where this series comes to a logical conclusion that will be similar to Inferno. This is just a matter of procedure at this point in time. Lurpus made a good tweet. Lurpus being the man that's in between Thorn and Paul on the desk. That Lurpus made a good tweet that it was, of course, Astralis is probably sitting by wondering what if they had played Overpass yesterday rather than Cash.
Why did they veto that?
I don't know.
But they did, to be fair, they won Cash. So I think that's in Mirage. That maybe they should have vetoed that instead.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. Either way, it is a situation by which Liquid have struggled. They've got the opening kill, but then falls back as Fur. Goes down, it's Fallen to pull it around, and not only around once, he snaps back to the inside of the bathrooms and then back out to find Elige as well, drops the bomb bring.
That's where he usually shines and couldn't get rolling at all. Shut down by Fallen time and time again. Fallen, he got 7 kills of those orb there. JDM got nothing done at all. A must-win pistol now for the American side. So they'll send a bomb towards B. They have got a smoke and a couple of flashbangs to work with, along with a Molotov as well. Taco goes aggressive towards the monster tunnel, but nothing picked up just yet. We have got a stack fight, I believe, from the CT side. Drop down and reposition as a Legion code get towards shore.
Lige tries to make contact, backs off. Taco inside of the B site. Has to push all the way back toward the water. The smoke's down will isolate 2 players on the SK side, but 2 players too many because Cold still has vision, and vision is good enough for Cold if he gets through the gap of the smoke, which he pushes immediately and finds Twist. 2 straight pistols to SK, and we might have a much faster map 2 than we
50. No armor, no nades, and this is looking like it will be an SK finish. The logical conclusion, as we all said, getting into this one, sure. If Liquid have any chance in this series, they have to win Inferno. If they don't do that, we just thought it would be over. That'd be 2-0. But now we are going to see the third map, and that's where things would get very, very exciting once again. That's when we'll see the series take a little bit more of a turn than what we saw in the first map.
Good play from Cold. Farm up some cash early. Try and close the gap to Fur. Actually, he's done so. Fur's yet to get a kill this half. Not we're that far into it, to be fair, but Cold. He's gotten quite a few. In fact, he's up to 21 from 14. You do the math. Make that 7, Henry.
Nice.
Make that 8. Make that 9.
So far, so good. In terms of the CT setup here, we've got a Legion, JDM, aggressive towards long. We've actually flashed through and managed to get some intel there. Phelps didn't spot them. All in with the bomb towards middle as well. This looks like an A split to me right now. Phelps trying to get some basic mid control. In terms of that rifle, Nitro, he's top of edge. For showing presence towards drop down. They might edge back towards B here, as well. They dropped a couple of smokes and showed some attention outside of the map. There's only Stanislaw inside the B bomb site here. If he goes down, that's round over.
Taco trying to find him, knows at least where he is. Can't get bullets to get detection the same way as eyes have. Now they will. Taco takes Stan's head clean off, and Fur walks in from drop. One more player behind the rock. Didn't see it. Did Fur, and that is the rifle, the M4 for Nitro. So free kill for him, leaves him with good HP, which is very significant because he has to get as many kills as possible without any damage going his way. His tag down to 49, but it's JDM instead that gets the shot
from B, at least towards the connector. And the CTs now have to work out what the next move is from SK. Phelps makes his way towards the end of the game. This is quite standard for SK. Leave Phelps in this position. He shows presence, sometimes goes to the flanks, but he has been dinked in the process as well. Can be a little bit overzealous in this sort of position, but his teammates coming out towards middle now. It's a good flash from Nitro. Only got the MP9 though. Does damage. Can he get any frags? Apparently not. Fur takes him down.
Hold the next to get up toward the site. He's going to try and get an angle. It's Fallen instead that finds Stanislaw.
Oh, this will be an A split. Definitely Cold Zero needs to find some headshots here. There's the first and the second coming in as well. Great start by SK.
It's fast-paced as Nitro tries to swing back and compensate for the difference. Does get pulled down, but he's the last alive and Fallen is swarmed. He only gets the single kill for his team, and SK take control of the game by doing so virtue of money and potentially a 2-round spread over Team Liquid, who never even got near a bomb site to plant the bomb.
Didn't get anywhere near whatsoever as I built up. It's a very simple A split approach coming in there from
100% invested in this round with a glass cannon and no kits and not much utility left at all. So they've bled them out. They've done well in that aspect. If they want to commit to this B side early, they've got to win straight duels as well. Smokes to go down, set wall. Phelps and Taco, Cold Zero as well, all close by. They'll be able to get aggressive. In fact, it's a deep wall. So that means on the statue, there's lots of vision, but Twist and Elige have better ideas as they wrap around the tree. And make a precise incision, bomb to go down. Fallen and Fur on rotations.
Yeah, SK on the ropes.
He's likely got company. He's actually pushed through, Stan. Thought of it. That was a bold play considering that 4 players were on the other side of the smoke. Front side stables, paper thin, but a decent angle to hold.
The SK system working very nicely once again. They don't give anything away. Minimal amounts of utility used towards long. One flashbang. They haven't wasted any smokes or molotovs to actually get this position. 25 seconds though, they need to make their final commitment. Once again up towards middle, and Fur, he comes from the drop down area. Stanislaw stuck in a horrible spot, but he's finding frags. Gets the double, looking for 3. Manages to pull it off as well. Heroic play from Stan. The bombs drop, 10 seconds remaining. That should surely be the round.
Frontside stables always catches teams off. JDM gets Fur late to the B site. Just Cold Zero remaining. Cold will take that from Taco, who brings it over like an Uber Eatsman. Hired to bring you your food in a storm after a tree goes through the wall. Yes, Anders, I'm looking at you.
Okay.
Either way, because he has the armor, and therefore aim punch will not apply, he can be better suited to take the duels, and we know Taco is very suitable at duels.
Time ticking away. We'll end up towards the A site here for Liquid. They have got smokes with connector and only Fur to defend. I say only, he's one of the world's best fraggers in CSGO. He's got an M4 in hand, but a lot of opposition in front of him. There's the first and a double. Can he find anything more? Surely not. Taken down is Stanislaw to find the key frag there, but JDM, he'll chime in as well. 3-on-2 now.
Stan taps towards the vents. JDM gets the shot instead as he rotates around to try and get toward Romeo, but can't catch off Juliet because he's romantic as always, his Cold Zero. Quite pretty to watch, but comes further and further in the distance, making it less likely to find a one-hit wonder. Shout from Stan, he's inside position already at E-Box. Helps is close enough, they can swing. Good find from Stan. Response from Taco is swift. Leaves a gun down that Cold is picked up.
It's never going to be easy. The Eagles respond. We can see a flank from Fur coming in as well. He's towards long A. He's got behind them, but they're sticking together. Fallen has to find one. It doesn't happen. The flank could be in vain. The bomb will be planted. Cold Zero coming from the connector. Can he get anything done? Taking damage. Has to fall back, but here comes Fur. A chance to take down Elise. Takes him. And now looking for the double. Now we've got something to work with.
Twist at least burns Cold alive. That was one of the guns brought up, but the other two have picked up their own. And Twist, he knows the situation as Nitro's low on HP. He's caught the open. He's caught the open entirely. Taco gets Nitro. Fur on the flank makes it work, and from pistols, SK get a 12th round.
Fur's done it. We saw the flank build.
Liquid had this game by the balls, and apparently the balls were too big on the bull of the SK side because they're right back into it. Round 30, and it's all in for Liquid. We've got enough for an AWP, but it would be a glass cannon if they elect to do so. JDM's not the one with the money either, so we had dropped AWP, and it's going to be a rifle instead as a result. Smokes on all 5.
15-14. We told you the third map would be something special. It's certainly delivering. Guns available on either side. Comes down to pure skill as to who's going to take the final round. Liquid looking to make the grand final. Stab. He's feeding back. The double frag. The heroic flag, but it might not be enough. Twist gets the refrag.
Cold couldn't swing fast enough. If you called out Stan, you better brag and believe in him now. What a round. He has 22 kills in the game, and Twist continues to wreak havoc. Late on the rotation, and later than Immortals, Fur's locked out like K&G. Fur will try his desperate best to try it back in the sight. Smokes down, bomb planted.